Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Lord of the Rings online Let's Play. And we are back with Baradbeam, and today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to be doing Bingo Boffin 2.0. So if you have just joined us for the series, we said we're going to do the Bingo Boffin quest, but we're going to do them in a series of 3 episodes at a time, in between the main story quests. So the main story quest got me a little, we're at the part where it's like you have to run all over the place and not really rewarding for the time being. So we're going to take a break, and we're going to do 3 episodes in a row of just Bingo Boffin quests, trying to get him caught up.
This is a still and silent crowd. Except for those two.
This is a still and silent crowd, and it is very different than that of the Prancing Pony. Milo was a friendly fellow, and I hope he was not upset by our hasty departure. But it is important not to stay in comfort for too long, or the whole journey will be endangered. I said this was a dark and dreary place, but look at those 2 in the corner. They seem to be colorful characters, and do not fit in with the rest of the assemblage. Let us see what has gotten them so worked up, shall we? Theodore Course and Haley Meadowsweet. Is it these guys we were looking at? Yeah. Okay, Haley.
Theodore claims to be a master treasure seeker, loudly and often.
And will do so at great length to anyone who will listen. Sadly, that appears to be me for a moment. Anyone can claim to be a great seeker of treasure. In point of fact, anyone can do the seeking. It is the finding that separates those with actual accomplishments from the pretenders. Peter?
It's always a pleasure to speak with admirers.
Hello there, can I help you with something? Unless you must have heard my name and desired to hear more of my exploits. It is always a pleasure to speak with admirers. I was just telling Haley here of some of my greatest finds, and she was held in rapt attention, as no doubt you would be as well. A quick glance at Haley Meadowsweet proves that this may not have been entirely the case. Yes, I am the great Theodore Gorse, master treasure seeker and wanderer of the wildlands. If there is treasure to be found in the hidden places of this world, I have already been there and found it. My deeds are extensive and well documented, and my virtues similarly well known. I am so accomplished in this field that only one thing remains for me: to retire. Huh. Hey, Bingo.
I have had a great idea. Theodore could train me to become a treasure seeker.
Oh no. Theodore is a master treasure seeker? That sounds very exciting, and could make for a promising entry in the account of my adventure. Baradbeam, I have had a great idea. Will you ask if Theodore will train me how to be a treasure seeker? It has occurred to me that so far much of my manuscript involves spending time in taverns, and becoming a treasure seeker will get us out into the wildlands. It will make for better reading, that is for certain. Will you please ask him?
What's that? Your hobbit friend wants to become a treasure seeker?
I would love to teach him, but alas, it is not something that can be easily taught. If he does not have the natural proclivity for such adventures, he will be resistant to any training I might give to him. Also, I am about to retire, and intend to spend my time regaling Haley here with tales of my interesting and eventful life, so I would appreciate being left alone to do so. Theodore thinks for a moment, and then speaks apologetically. I do not mean to be so brusque. Here, take this riddle. It is apparently a clue to a treasure somewhere in the Lonelands, a treasure I never found. If the 2 of you can solve this riddle and find the treasure, perhaps I will be able to teach the both of you something after all. Good luck to you, and goodbye. Oh no, a riddle. The torrent flows, blanketed in the shadow of only morning. A sentinel stares from on high, only he still watches. The red squirrel once dared the climb, but time fells all. I believe I remember where this is. That would have told me nothing. I do think the Sentinel is Sentinel Hill, of course. Sentinel Hill. Like it's World of Warcraft. I meant, this. I believe it is up there. If I'm remembering correctly, let me, recall, because I've done these quests before. Really think it's up there. And just so you know, I did adjust the volume of the game a little bit on my OBS recordings. So if it is a little too loud, please let me know. And I will try to fix it for you guys. In fact, I think it's up here. Gosh. Torrent flows, blanketed in the shadow of only morning. A sentinel stares from on high, only he watches. The red squirrel once dared the climb, but time fells all. Torrent flows, blanketed in the shadow of only morning. That's saying blanketed in the shadow, so it's the west side. The sun rises in the east, so in the morning the shadow would be to the west. And a sentinel stares, and that's the little dude there. The red squirrel once dared to climb. Is it... Oh golly. Well, I have got myself into a conundrum here. I need to go up onto this. Excuse us. I want to say it's over there. Let me take a look here. If we can't get up to the path. I never would have figured this out myself. I know I looked it up before. So I'm not like pulling this out of nowhere. I definitely looked at a guide when I did this before. I gotta remember where it was though. Was it on that thing? Or was it on this? Let me go up one more. Yeah, it's not on the map. I was like, can we just look at the map and see where it is? Okay. Weathertop. Then we come over here. Oh, I thought that was a bush we could... Okay, this is the sentinel. Go! Ow. Alright, let's get off of our mount, because I want to say it's here. Like at the end of this thing. Okay. Baradbeam. I know. Not a great thing for your knees, huh? I'm gonna say it's over here. And I see something glowing. I see a sparkly. Yay! Okay. Alright. And again, I looked up a guide the first time I did these quests, so I did not just deduce that myself. I would not claim that. There's no way I would have found that on my own. I'm not good enough with riddles for that. In fact, just looking at the riddle, I have to really, like, think how they got that. That's one thing I'll say about this game, is they try to give riddles that give, like, clues, but I often have to, like, look up the guide, find it, and then try to piece together how that dang riddle would have gotten me there, because... Not very helpful, but... Goodness, we are just taking the most obnoxious way down, I know. Ow. Are we through the earth? I think we kind of fell through the earth. There, okay. We're good now. Let's get back to the Forsaken Inn. This is probably like... Oh, okay, good. Feeling quite virtuous. Grants a bonus to virtue experience. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I did see... Although I don't think we have Master, right? Yeah, Master Scout. We got a few Scholar things here. We don't have Master, so... I was very tempted to buy the crafting thing from the store, but I realized how much it was. We might buy it for the weaponsmithing, but I think we also might be able to get enough gold by the time we get up there and need it, that we could purchase our way to the auction house without having to spend more money. It's just gonna be time consuming, but I can do it on a, like, a Saturday with a couple beers. Alright, we'll turn this in. Oh, what did we get out of the treasure thing? I didn't even... A cryptic message. Alright.
You solved the riddle and found the treasure? What? I don't believe it.
What? You mean you solved the riddle and found the treasure? I do not believe it. You tell Theodore that, disappointingly, there was no actual treasure, and the strongbox contained only a parchment with a cryptic message in it. Disappointed? I am not disappointed at all. Do you see what this means? This means that someone else found the treasure first and placed it with this message. Someone beat the master treasure seeker at his own game. The retirement is off, Baradbeam. I have a treasure to find. Interesting.
I think you gave Theodore the best treasure of all.
You say there was
reason to keep going.
You say there was no treasure in that strongbox, Baradbeam, but I think you are not quite correct on that score. I think you gave Theodore the best treasure of all, a reason to keep going. Now he is excited about his profession once again, and does not need to spend his days reliving the adventures of his youth. He can have all new adventures. Perhaps this will intersect with ours for a time, too. There is still a treasure out there, after all. Okay?
I have been trying to help Theodore unravel this latest cryptic message.
Baradbeam, but it may be that solving it will lead to the real treasure. Here, I will read you the message. Bingo clears his throat and begins dictating the strange message. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, and what's bad for the cad is a tad over yonder. Goblins and spiders and plotting and fighters. Lest our relative novice seem perplexed and nonplussed, too many spell danger, so look to the spell for the answer. Bingo shakes his head in confusion. It makes no sense to me. Perhaps Theodore Haley have come up with something. I don't remember this part of the quest, though, so we might have to look it up.
Goblin spiders. Is this a riddle or just nonsense?
The most recent riddle, if it is actually a riddle and not just nonsense, is quite perplexing one. I'm quite perplexed, just as the writer of this riddle must have expected. We can't tell what's over yonder if we don't know where to start, can we? Oh, will never find this treasure. Should I have stayed retired, Baradbeam?
There is something unusual about that message.
I listened to your friend Bingo's recitation. He's reciting it. I know what that means. I just can't think of how to say the word of the message once again, but it did not clear anything up for me. There's something unusual about that message, but I cannot say what it might be.
Maybe you can figure it out.
I do not know, Baradbeam. I will give you the message so you can try and figure it out. Unfortunately, I think the meaning is quite above this hobbit's head. All we know for certain is that if this does point to a second strongbox, it must surely be in the Lowlands. Other than that, I have no idea. Find it if you can, my adventurous friend. Uh-oh. Oh. There's some capitals in here. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, and what's bad for the card is a tad over yonder. Goblins and spiders and plotting and fighters. Let our relative novice seem perplexed and nonplussed. Too many spell danger, so look to the spell for the answer. T-H-E, the Lornspan. Okay, the Lornspan is obviously the Lornspan. Was that that was obviously, of course. Where was the Lornspan? I think it was a bridge over somewhere, but we have not discovered it yet. A map? Where the heck was the Lorne span? Was it here? Oh man, I know it's a place in here, and just can't remember which Lorne span, or which bridge. I know it was like a bridge that connected two things. Was it? I don't know. Good for the goose is good for the gander. Here we go. And what's bad for the cat is tad over yonder. Goblins and spiders and plotting and fighters. Lorne span. It wasn't the Eglin camp, right? Let me just run up there real quick. I want to say it was over here. We might have to go up to the Eglin camp first and run over there. 100% it's a bridge, but it's a bridge like this. We haven't discovered it yet. So it's not this one, and I think it's just a little bit over here. Yep, Eglin camp. And Lorne span is up further this way, I think. This one. Oh, this one's gotta be it. On the Lorne span. We should get a little deed thing for this too. Aha! We found it. Man, if you hadn't found this first, like, I don't know how how you would have found it. Strongbox is empty. Wait. Strongbox is empty, save for what? I don't know. A 3-word parchment. Okay. What does it say? Even if it is only a parchment with the 3 words, the end now, on it. The end now? The last bridge? That could be it. But we'll go turn it in and see what they have to say. Their dialogue might give us a couple clues. I'm glad I remembered where the Lorne span was. Or that it was even a place in the Lowlands. Because if you're not familiar with the Lowlands, I don't know if you'd ever, like, come upon the Lorne span naturally. We definitely didn't. Unless you were doing some deeds and stuff. I think it is part of a Loneland, defenses of the Lorne? Yeah, the Lorne span is one of the defenses. The bridge. Mithranost, Dandobel, Ostseern. Huh. This is the one that you can't do... No, this one. This is the one that you can't do solo. The only one you can't do solo because it takes you into the dang dungeon. Which sucks. I wonder if we would be able to do it easier. I tried doing it on the Guardian and it... at like level... probably around this level, and I couldn't quite get it. Got all the way to the last boss, and there was some, like... It's just for cooking? Yeah. There was some weird mechanic where I was like, it's over. Too tough. But maybe we could do it on the Lore Master with the no pet respawn. Alright. Found something. Theodore.
You solved the message?
Yep.
Oh, let me see that treasure.
Good job, Baradbeam. You have done it. Now let me see that treasure. You present the parchment to Theodore, but to your surprise, he does not seem disappointed. The end now. Well, I guess that is it. We have the victory. This is the treasure, and our mysterious riddle master has acknowledged that we had success. I am happy, and I hope you are too. Oh, I wanted some treasure. What the heck?
That's it? The end now?
Theodore may be happy with the result, but I am not. Now that we have had a taste of treasure hunting, I will not be happy until we follow this chain of riddles to the end. Surely this cannot be it. Oh, I am not happy about this Baradbeam. There has to be more. The end now? I do not believe it. I'm gonna get linguist here. It's catching up to our level 2, by the way. We might actually catch up in these 3 episodes.
And you should see if Unlof needs help with anything.
I have been puzzling over the parchment you found in the last drawn box, Baradbeam, the one that simply reads, "The end now." That cannot possibly be the end of the hunt, can it? There has to be more to this than we're seeing. There just has to be. Well, I will keep studying the words for clues, but I do not want the keeper of this place to think us ungrateful. Go to Anlof and see if there's anything that needs doing. And if I learn anything useful about this disappointing paper, I will let you know. Hey, Anlof, you need anything?
Can't you leave me to my misery?
You wish to help out? Well, I will not turn down the offer. After all, you never know when the offers will stop, and my back is not as strong as it was in my youthful days. I've had problems with the supply carts from time to time. The inn is a good ways from Breetown, and the road can be treacherous in poor weather. Still, my most recent supply should be here by now, and when he is in a hurry to return, my man sometimes leaves the crates and baskets outside next to the inn. Can you retrieve any of the supplies he has left and carry them down to the basement storage room? It is on your left as you descend the stairs, and is right now storage for mainly old chairs. I would appreciate the help. Okay, well, I can do that. He left it where? Where were the goods that he left? Or by the stable master? Pick up a box of goods. It's glowing. Oh, did they add that new effect? That's awesome. I don't see a box of... Oh, here. This little tiny box. I was looking for like a big crate. Alright, carry the box of goods to the basement storage room. Peace out, you guys. There's a drunk down here. What do you say, the last room on the left? What in the world? There's a shade in there, I think. Wait. What? Basement storage room? Down in his basement storage room. Oh, you set down the box of goods. Pick up a basket of eggs outside the Forsaken Inn. There's something weird going on in your basement, my dude. I feel like I've done a quest that involves the basement here, but I don't remember what it was. But that sounds like a shade. 100%. Alright, basket of eggs. Huh. Anyway, I saw something next to it that I didn't quite know what it was. Carry the basket of eggs to the basement storeroom. Are you gonna put this in the basement? I would not keep eggs in a basement. Well, I guess in old times you would, right? Because it's cooler down there. You don't have a fridge to put them in, so... Talk to Anlof. Okay. It is creepy down here. I wonder if this is the quest that has something to do with the basement.
Oh, woe be me.
You brought the supplies down to my storage room. Ah, very good. I've been particularly waiting for the basket of lemons. You tell Anloff that there was no basket of lemons with the other supplies, and perhaps it will arrive with another shipment. That is very peculiar. I was expecting it on this cart. Well, no matter. They are only lemons, though I was looking forward to them. Aw, maybe we could go get him some lemons.
I wonder.
Nothing yet, Baradbeam. Can it be that this paper speaks the truth, and this is truly the end of the treasure hunt on which we embarked? It is frustrating, but I should not dwell upon it. Did Anloff appreciate the work you did for him? Tell Bingo about the supplies you brought downstairs, and also about the missing basket of lemons. Some lemons have gone missing. That is curious. Reminds me of an old trick I learned in childhood, when I was small, and... Bingo's voice trails off, and he stares closely at the parchment in his hand. Baradbeam, will you take this and hold it before the fire? Not too close, mind you, but just close enough to warm the paper, I wonder. Oh shit, we're doing some national treasure. Letters appear on the parchment. Actually, this is kind of like how the ring, you know.
I knew it! Invisible letters!
I knew it, Baradbeam. When I was just a young hobbit, my father showed me the trick of writing invisible letters using the juice of lemons. When the paper is warmed, the letters appear as clear as day. Bingo studies the parchment for a moment, and his face lights up. I know where to go, Baradbeam, and I believe we will discover the solution to our treasured mystery at the location written on this parchment. Study the paper and see if you can learn where to go, and I will meet you there. I'm so glad to know that this paper was not the end now. What? The end now. Ostguruth. Okay. Alright. We will see you there. Actually, we'll take the, I'm sorry for my throat today. I know, my thyroid acting up. Sometimes it just acts up.
Greetings.
Okay, Ostguruth. Let's go. And it's not a fast travel, which sucks, but... Or was it a fast travel? Actually, I didn't see. I don't think it is. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I opened a Dr. Pepper, so in case you were wondering what the sound was, it was me unscrewing my Dr. Pepper. I tried to do it quietly, but... You know. A good Dr. Pepper will hiss at you. You unscrew the bottle. I missed what level. Is this level 38? 32. So we are catching up to our level on these. I forget where it takes us next. Maybe Rivendell? And then Misty Mountains? Ba-dum-bum. What's this stuff? Baradbeam, the Linguist. And we got so many titles. Oh, that's cool. So you can hero and heroine. I bet our peers love that. You can be like a male character and then just choose your feminine title. That's really cool. Baradbeam the Welcoming. You've joined in Begonia Grubb's Tricks or Trickery scheme. Alright, we got crafting, deeds, skirmish recruit. That's the only deed one we've gotten. Events, heritage, ally to the wardens. They're prepared. Thinking stone. Well-ordered mind. That's the one we're using, right? Oh, Slayer Deed. Okay. Enemy of the Dead. Founder's Friend. Tomb Warden. Watcher of Roads. Champion of the Lone Lands. Goblin Hewer. Protector of the Shire. Bane of the Barrows. Oh, and then this one hurts me to my very soul. I gotta remind myself that, hey, this character died before level 20. Before even our second one. We died at like level 7 or something. Oh, now I'm sad again. Ugh. That sucks. Oh well. In the grand scheme of things, it is just a title. Oh, that hurt even to say. That hurt to say, man. That's a cool horse. I can't wait till we get to like some of our. There's horse combat in here, mounted combat, and I think you get it when you're in Rohan. I never got my other character that I was leveling up to the horse combat, the mounted combat one. So it's gonna be kind of fun to get Baradbeam there, because there's like a whole bunch of stuff I've never experienced in the game, which it's just gonna be great once we get there. Like this stuff I've done a million times. By a million, I mean like, well, you know, probably at least like 10 times going through these quests. Alright. Gonna meet our friend here. Somewhere. Bingo. Bingo! Huh. Maybe they're from Radagast. All these riddles. It said Oscaruth. Oh, it's up here. Uh-huh. Here you guys are.
You figured it out! I knew you would.
Theodore wanted to come along as well. He is very excited to meet the one responsible for leaving us these clues and riddles.
Listen, the true master treasure seeker is coming out.
I am nervous, Baradbeam. Your friend Bingo believes that the riddle has led us to this place, and that the true master treasure seeker awaits within. I'm so excited to meet him, for I have so much to learn. Listen, I hear movement within. He is coming out. Is it Haley? You found me, Baradbeam. I have to admit, I am impressed. I did not know that you would be able to solve the riddles I left for you. Theodore never had a chance, of course. He often bragged about his abilities as a treasure seeker, but of course I knew the truth. One of us spoke of such deeds, and one of us actually did them. I would discover these treasures and leave riddles to their locations for Theodore to find, but he never did, until you and Bingo came along. I believed I would have no challenger to my title, but there it is. You okay, my dear?
I will learn from Haley if she'll have me as a student.
Okay, that's good. Haley was the real master treasure seeker all along? I don't believe it, but she got to all those treasures before I did and left the riddles there for me to unravel. But I never did. Theodore looks crestfallen for a moment, and then he clenches a fist. I will learn from her, Baradbeam. If she will accept me as a student, with her training, I will be the master treasure seeker one day. I swear it on all the hidden treasures of Middle-earth. One day, with Haley as my tutor, I will be the best.
Our treasure hunt is at an end, and I am satisfied with its conclusion.
I hope that Haley knows what she has gotten herself into, for I suspect that Theodore may not be the most attentive of pupils. Can he be taught those skills of Haley's trade? I think they both may have a lot to learn. My own journey is not at the end now. It is at the beginning, Baradbeam. Okay.
Our own journey must continue.
I'm happy for Theodore and Haley, and I am proud of the small part we played in their newfound appreciation for each other. I wonder for how many treasure hunting lessons that appreciation will last. Bingo laughs and consults his map. Our own journey must continue, Baradbeam. Judging from these distances, we will be able to leave the lone lands today and come into the wooded hills and dales of the Trollshaws. It sounds like an ominous place. Are you ready? Let us walk east, my adventurous companion. We will reassess our course when we come to the last bridge, marked here on my map. Baradbeam the Tired is what we're gonna get out of that one. There's no way. I don't know what it feels like to be well rested. I guess as a, that's a lie. I know what it feels like to be well rested. There's vacations that I take where I have slept extremely well. For the most part, no. I have sleeping troubles. But we will go with Baradbeam the Tired. Alright, heading to the last bridge. And into the troll shaws. So we're catching up a little bit. I don't think he goes to Angmar at all. In fact, I think he goes straight from the Misty Mountains into gosh, Aragon. And then from Aragon, of course, into Moria. They must have added this, unless this is a Bingo Boffin only, like, animation on the ring on your map. 'Cause I do not remember there being fire around the ring. It just was colored. And I do know a patch came out, but I thought the patch was just for... There's a holiday going on. The, Winter Festival. Got a map to go there. Special. Nope. Festival. Winter Seasonal. Yule Festival. I've actually done this one before. You know, we might actually do this one. After Bingo Boffin, of course. If it's still going. I'm gonna actually take part in that one. Could be fun. Although I say that now. We'll see. We'll see how we are when we get there. Alright. Bingo was going to be at the last bridge. We are here. Is he across talking to the elves on the other side, maybe? Oh no, he's standing right here. Okay.
We should look for a good place to stop for the night.
That was quite a walk, and now my legs are sore. It does not look like so great a distance on my map, but it is one thing to see the land depicted in tiny pictures, and quite another to walk it step by step. We should look for a good spot to stop for the night, Baradbeam. Speak to me, and we can look for such a place just off the road.
Let us find a spot we can camp for the night.
Okay. Where are we going?
The journey has been a tiring one already.
An instance,
And
okay.
Bingo is ready to camp for the night in the wild of the Troll Shaws.
It's getting dark. I will find a good place for us to make a fire, if you will find some tinder for it. Like suitable tinder. Will do. Make a campfire. Get this tinder. This one. Another one somewhere? Blind, or it's leading me out into the woods? Ah. Okay. Says you found a good spot. Alright, let's put down our camp. Perfect, that will keep the chill away. I feel like something's gonna happen. Have a seat. We may be adventurers now, Baradbeam, but there's no reason to always be on our feet. A rest is a rest, and we are deserving of it by now, wouldn't you say? We have come a good distance today, and the Lone Lands are behind us. The Troll Shaws await. Gotta sit. Okay. You know something? I never expected to make it this far. Huh. One more day, I'd say to myself each morning, I will turn around tomorrow. And every night I'd realize that I hadn't turned around. Oops. Let's say thank you for that, Baradbeam. Well, I'm quite sleepy. Good night, my friend. Sleep well. Are we going to sleep, or what are we doing? Oh! A rat! Out of here. I need help. I'm gonna bring out, you know who's good at rats? Harpo. More rats approach. Stay away from my friend. Oh. They went too, Harpo. Something slithering through the grass? Is it a snake? Oh, yuck. Okay. This is why we're tired. Yuck. Hear the sound of heavy footsteps approaching. What heavy footsteps? Like a troll? Oh my god. Get him, Harpo. Well, Bingo? How is Bingo sleeping through all this noise? A heavy sleeper, man. What can you say? The ground near your campfire is shifting and shaking. Oh my god, what a dangerous... Bingo, how did you pick this spot? He's just blissfully unaware of it all. Campfire has gone out. At last the sun rises. Ah, good morning, Baradbeam. You're awake already. Bullshit. Ah, I am most refreshed and had quite a lovely dream. It put me in mind of being a young lad again, with the smell of breakfast drifting into my bedroom. I heard many folk rattling about outside my room and the banging of pots and pans as the kitchen was being ready. Did you have any pleasant dreams, my friend? It's a shame I woke when I did. I would like to experience more of that lovely dream. Breakfast was nearly served, and a breakfast in the Shire is better than one anywhere else, including and especially the Trollshaws, I expect. Unbelievable.
That was quite a restful sleep.
That's quite a restful sleep, my friend, and I am rejuvenated and ready to continue the journey. Wait, you have such dark circles under your eyes, and look like you are dead on your very feet. Do you need another rest, Baradbeam? I can hardly believe it. Yeah, we'll get the tired. Alright.
I have been studying my map, and I know where I want to go next.
Okay, but we will do that in the next episode. So, Bartleby has moved to Rivendell, so when we get to Rivendell, we will be able to exchange our tokens for some more cool cosmetic things, maybe. But we will do that in the next episode. So guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Lord of the Rings online Let's Play, and specifically these Bingo Boffin quests, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.